And today we're actually to false accuser gets charged. Still thinks she's the victim. False accusers are some of the nastiest people because they know what's at stake. They know the lives and the things they're putting in jeopardy. But they're like, yeah, I don't give a get them. Put them up for 10 plus years. I don't care. Get them toe up in jail. All of that. I don't care. Needs much more repercussions, bro. That being said, let's get to the video.
Victoria Everest, and apparently she did some naughty things. Some dude approached her that knew her and they started talking. He was recording and she didn't know.
I think you shouldn't go past 31 doing the toxic stuff. Yeah, because it's too much energy invested out.
That's what the therapist was saying.
You shouldn't go past 31 doing that toxic stuff.
It was like, is it not exhausting?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's not though.
So you're gonna live, you've done for 5 years hurting men, you enjoy it, and you're gonna keep going.
They're talking right now for everyone's about her putting a false grape allegation on a man. And that's what she says is not exhausting.
You're doing other things, you know what I mean? So that's one thing. Two, in all reality, you're yourself with a fake charge. You have to put in energy to get a fake charge across. But if it doesn't go according to plan, it'll bounce back on you. And it'll be, obviously, they'll have medical.
I've done all this. There's evidence. I've given him a clothes. He banged me with. Like, we had sex, yeah? And he's denying that he was even there.
How can you do that if you got arrested in your house?
No, so one was for an occasion where he left.
Yeah.
The other time he was there, but he claimed that we didn't have sex, but there was evidence to say that we have.
You can.
I don't care. I want to take him to the cleaners, babe.
Yeah, but this is what I thought about. This is what I was telling you. I thought about him.
You know, I hate him because he's so much like me, and it annoys me.
Caught that.
Shout out, bro. Saving a man's life. Shout out, bro. Saving a man's life, bro. With that camera posted up ready. Because, gang, that right there could have finished. She said they had relations, so it was already like, your DNA is here. You feel me? She said what she said is goes. You know how this situation works. Oh my gosh, bro.
He's so much like me that I hate him.
I want to take him to the cleaners, babe.
The cleaners.
Let's take that in for a second. There's more. There's a lot more to this. And if you aren't aware, Victoria Everest is a huge fitness influencer. I think she involves herself in juicing and things like fasting. So she's got a big following.
Your thing, your skill is that you can detect a victim you want and rate them. That's what you do. You enjoy doing it. Rape charge doesn't mean you've got a victim broke.
No, it doesn't.
It just means
I've just got one over. That's all.
Yeah, but it means you got desperate that you weren't able to hurt him. You pulled a fake rape. You know what I'm saying? So
that's still gonna hurt him. He hates that. And the thing is, he's gonna go out continuing to fuck up girls' lives. Yeah. With an assault charge. He'll think twice about what he does next time when he meets the next girl.
Yeah, fair enough.
Think twice.
But you ruining this nigga's life over like putting something on him that niggas can't come back from. Niggas don't come back from that, bro. That's over with.
Fake charge. So how do you? What do you want from that?
So what? The guy lies for a living. Let him have a taste of his own medicine. Let him continue lying for a living. That's what he does. He spins stories and sells dreams for a living. End of. So when a story spun on him, let him swallow that pill.
What? This is pure evil. I know his heart probably racing recording this. This is pure evil, bro. I cannot believe this.
Yeah, so it's explicit. She's clearly admitting.
She's like, I'm putting fake things on him. I want him to perish. I don't want him to ever have a job or live normally again.
I mean, we could have a conversation about it.
I didn't know other people were in the room with them.
It's not a game. I'm done. I've pulled back. I've done what I've done. I've played my move. I've moved on. Like,
but you weren't able to. Oh my God! The way you usually like to hurt men, you weren't able to hurt him.
Well, I did because in the relationship, I continued to cheat on him.
Wow.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna play the second clip because we're not done.
You enjoy hurting men in ways that they couldn't possibly imagine. Yeah. it's something you get a satisfaction out of. It's a toxic trait. It's narcissistic. Like,
You know what the biggest
let me
pain?
finish.
Yeah,
Let
go
me
on.
explain.
Yeah.
It's a narcissistic thing, but that's your thing. You look for victims, rope them in, you break them emotionally, mentally, financially. You weren't able to do that with Denzel.
I did. I did do that.
Okay, so if you were able to
I
break
did,
him,
'cause
why
even me-
file a fake charge? How does that?
Even me, like, imagine he lived in my yard, yeah. Fed, watered, clean, fucked, yeah. The love that I gave him was unconditional in that time. To then pull the carpet from under your feet that alone, yeah.
It doesn't. It's not worth a. She's trying to like rationalize and explain, like, yeah, this is why I do it to him, bro. And this is heavy because think about the people that this is happening to that are sitting in prison right now. You know, playing with certain things like that, bro. They having a hard time in prison. If you wanna get a taste of what, like, how crazy serious this prison thing is, go to the More Astral Dior channel and binge those videos over there, bro. We be reacting to prison stories and stuff like that over there. If you want to get a little taste, it makes you feel for, especially the people that are in there on some false allegations, some false things. Somebody in there toasted right now, getting treated the worst way, getting a commissary took every single day. Probably, you know what I'm saying, getting beat up every day in the ICU. You know what I'm saying? Pulled out. Shut up, Bill Feezy, you know.
Losing the best thing that's ever happened to you. Like, he's never lived the way he's
But
lived.
by a fake charge, by a lie.
That was just the icing on the cake, babe.
Icing on the cake.
I told you this one kind of crazy. We're gonna keep going.
That was neither here or there. That was just the principal thing. I want him to spend New Year's in a jail cell for 3 days, and I did it. Yeah, that's how he started his New Year's. I started my New Year's on a private island in a £7 a night hotel with my son.
Yeah. Based on that false
I don't
accusation.
care. He tastes of his own medicine. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's a principle thing. He thought he could get away with shit and not have to swallow no medicine. Like, the thing is, he always thinks he's always got the upper hand and won over. That's his thing, and I just need to make him recognise that he hasn't. Whether it's fake or not, it's irrelevant. He lives his life off fakeness. That's what he does. The guy's a tramp. He hasn't got a license. He hasn't got a car. He's got nothing to his name. Telling me he's got a railway company. Doesn't pay taxes. He's not on limit. Like, the guy's whole life is a fraud. But I literally fell for it. Yeah.
I just have to ask. So you hate how fake he is. He doesn't have any of the things he claimed. But why was he living with you then? If he has a house, why is he living with you?
And if he's so ruined already, why are you? You're not gonna get no money or nothing from this charge, and then he's just about to. It's just over for him.
Like, when you guys
If he's
discover someone's a
already
complete
so
fraud and you
damn
guys let them
bad.
move into your house and everything, like, how does that happen? I don't understand. Can you explain that to me? If a girl told me she had a job and then she came back and find out she's not in a job in 5 years, like, bitch, you're done to me. You should know that pretty early on too, so I don't get it.
He can't touch me. He can't come near me.
No, I'll make sure that I'll pattern that anyway. That's a
He
fact.
can't do that. Like, the thing is, it was my mistake for even messing with him in the first place, for even entertaining him.
Okay,
And it's,
so-
I told you, last year was one of the biggest lessons for me. I shouldn't have
Do you
touched
say-
it.
Even up from 15, you've had a long turn.
Just to get back to working out real quick.
Yep.
I don't know why this is even, but this is the best part for sure. I wanted to make sure she finishes her set, so good for her.
I'm not Jamaican,
Okay.
but there's some things that you can only say in patois. Bon! Hypocrite fi dead! Dead, me tell you! What?
And yeah, she's done this to other men. He's referencing
What?
a specific dude, but she's mentioned the fact that she did it to other men. And this is the thing. She says, like,
I'm just as shallow as he is.
she doesn't get the sentence out completely, but she says something along the lines of, yeah, but the one time I decided to tell the truth and be real with a guy, this happens to me. So that means to all the other dudes, she's a complete garbage piece of shit. Mm-hmm. And she also admits to cheating on him a bunch of times.
Yeah.
So she also did scam another man. This is an older man. He's a doctor who does a lot of raw foods related content, very popular. She helped him with his social media, helped grow his brand, and started taking over a lot. And then he ended up suffering some consequences.
All this time, I'm like, where is the money? What's going on? Payout, you know, I see so much is cut. Oh, the money cannot be touched. It's all secure. I'm managing the whole thing. You know, we can't take anything out till the end of the program. So, you know, midway through all of this, I'm starting to realize now, oh shit, I got scammed. The minute I changed all the passwords and everything, and I went to change my password in Instagram, I noticed a post.
Between Jason and her?
Between Jason and her. She was communicating to him in my person, like it's me.
Gotcha, okay.
With him.
Okay.
I have it.
Yeah.
So that's one thing she didn't get to clean up before I changed and locked her out.
Okay.
So she doesn't even know that I've seen that.
Right.
She doesn't know anything. I have not told her anything. I'm displeased with you.
Right.
You fucked me up. Nothing like that. I just bang, 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 just cut all communication.
She had already changed all the financials to run through her bank accounts and everything for her.
Damn,
so what ends up happening is that she gets all the money from the programs and everything that's involved in terms of like raw food programs. And
then she would just break off whatever it was. Oh, she's slimy too. And she's stealing. Yo, this is, so you need to be behind bars quick. She's hurting people. She is doing it bad to people.
Coaching and things like that. And she just took the vast majority of it and scammed them out of the money.
Today we are joined by somebody that has gone viral the last couple of days for something very controversial and very sensitive to a lot of people. She is here today to discuss her side of the story.
I'm in the middle of a 21-day juice fast, which has really just allowed me to just not react to things that are being saying online, but really just respond with truth and clarity. So I'm super, super grateful for this.
The juice. The juicing has helped her to not respond and react. No, it's probably our team of lawyers or somebody that's saying, don't say nothing.
Opportunity to set the record straight.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I'm back again. And I've been putting a lot of people on to this program called Free Cash for a while now. Check out one of my supporters that had the biggest payout that I've seen yet from all the DMs y'all sent. And I promise you, they've been hitting me up saying that they've tried it and it's worked. They've been getting cashed out, and I love to hear that because it genuinely actually works. And don't think I have not been seeing y'all's comments saying things like it doesn't work. Dior supporting a finesse. They're trying to take your data. And it's not true at all. And the fact that y'all would think that I would even put that on a video to get y'all finessed is wild to me. But hey, first off, Free Cash does not sell your data. They strictly track your progress to make sure you can get paid. Only sign up with an email and password and give no personal information. So I don't know what y'all are talking about. Here's how it goes. You sign up through my link, and inside you see a list of apps and games. Download them, play, and beat the levels that they tell you. That's the key. You got to complete the requirement. And once you hit the level, the system credits your account. Every time you finish, you get real money. Cash out to your PayPal or get a gift card, while it also being free of charge. The games pay Free Cash to get new players, and Free Cash just shares the money with y'all for trying it out. It may take a little time to get a huge payout, but if you're gonna be on your phone playing games anyway, you might as well make $5 to $10 doing the same thing. I don't want to hold y'all any longer, and I hope I've cleared up some things if you've been sitting on the fence. Hit the link, try a few games, and then DM me. Let me know that you've been winning, actually getting your money. Like I showed y'all earlier, bro made $1,000 off of Free Cash. I'm not promising that's gonna happen every day for y'all, but the fact that there's a possibility for doing something that y'all already do should really be all the convincing that you need, bro. Okay. Right.
Well, no, she did that. I swear to God, that's why I edited it that way. Just her face when she does this shit. I don't know why. This is like the fakest thing.
Yes.
What is it?
I don't know, man. Sometimes people be like,
Yes, that's it. What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
Do that again.
How you do? I don't know. They tasting their own self. I don't know what it is.
Obviously, there's been a lot of conversation surrounding you and this leaked video online. Let's kind of start by, I think what we need to kind of clarify is your relationship with men, first and foremost, because certain things that you were saying in the video kind of showed that you don't like men. So kind of talk me through that. Like, what's your relationship or your view
This
towards
the wrong questions. What did you mean by you were going to set him up for don't like men? Come on, man.
Towards men holistically?
So just to give you a bit of context, my mum's Turkish, my father's Nigerian. I was born and raised in London. Both my parents came to the UK as immigrants back in the 80s. My mum actually couldn't speak any English. Turkish was our main spoken language at home, and I actually ended up learning English at school. My relationship with my father was a very interesting one. He was a well-renowned journalist, had a publication called Business in Africa magazine. And I was his princess. I had a very, very close relationship with him growing up until the age of 12, when he then moved to South Africa to pursue his business and his career. And at that point, things really changed for me. The
reason I'm letting it play because it's a big old sob story where she talks about her dad, her mom, and it takes a long time before they get to the grape alligator. But let's listen to her feel bad about what she did.
Going into my teenage years, not having my father present, losing I would say losing my best friend. I looked up to my dad so much. We spent so much time together, even though he wasn't there physically. He still was.
Can we do something? 2 seconds. Like, imagine I just graped somebody. I get an interview, still dripping, and they're asking me questions. They're like, "What led you to force yourself?"
I really love my mom.
My mom. I loved my mom so much, and she had to work. She was working long hours. Just me and my brother. I was taking care of my brother, and I'm sitting here thinking I'm waiting on it to. I'm waiting on her to try to use my dad, he was abuser, and he was horrible. I'm like, this is all the reasons why you would imagine somebody would not do this, right? This is crazy. What the I really love my mom.
And she didn't pack any Lunchables for me. I asked this random lady if she would pack some Lunchables, and she said no. And I said,
it's settled.
I disagree. I don't think we would ever afford vast majority of criminals all these lengthy interviews. And just think about how narcissistic she has to be to use the memory of her late father to get out of being accountable for this.
Oh my god!
Listen, my father passed away when I was relatively young. It affected me. If you think I'm fucking mentioning that shit to get out of trouble, you are fucking crazy. I will never disrespect his memory that way. And so, me just listening to this sob story, you have to be pretty fucking pathetic to use the dead for why you're fucked up, in my opinion.
I think definitely played a burden on me for sure.
Wow.
I'm sorry for your loss. I'm really sorry.
Why are you laughing?
No, it's subtle.
What is
it's
it?
Really subtle.
What is it? Tell me.
I'm sorry for your loss. It's really subtle.
I'm sorry for your loss.
She got pregnant. They decided they were going to get married and have a child. I think that's really when my struggles with...
I know who interviewed
the eyes.
How's this bitch trying to lie to me right now?
I witnessed the most horrific acts of domestic. I'm talking, my mum was regularly beaten black and blue. Growing up, I ended up really resenting, because I had no control. As a teenager, I had no control. I had no way of protecting my mum. And I thought, definitely at the time, maybe I can seek safety and comfort on the streets. And that's what I did. I got taken in by the streets and
I got you.
When you...
I'm sorry,
Was that the My Hips Don't Lie? Well, yours does. Anyways, when you try to, you try to trigger a cry, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It sounds like... if I push it enough, maybe it's gonna.
She really trying it though, y'all. She's really trying it. My mother, she was beaten black and blue. I've experienced the worst. Yo, this is crazy. Whatever I gotta do. First, let me tell you about how my dad died and how great father he was. Let me tell you about how my mother, I guess, started dating or got pregnant, and I guess she experienced some domestic violence. Hopefully that's for the sake of this, hopefully she's just not lying saying that, right? Because at this point we don't know what the hell she would lie about. We don't know what the hell she would lie about. Her dad probably in Africa right now, thriving, and is just living and doing his thing, and then holds the interview like, "Hey, is your daughter? She's saying you're dead." Like, what? He don't know what I don't even understand what he's looking at. He's like, what? No.
And it never happened.
So let's talk about the video.
But given the size and scale of my account, I'm not the person that always is behind running my account. So the video was sent to me. And my first response to the video was that this has been edited, this is fake. And that's what I said to my team. So they then took that and said it was AI. When I realized that they put out it was AI, I deleted the story immediately. And, then went forward with saying it's a very, very real video.
Oh my God.
It's just been, it's a 7-minute video that's been edited specifically to show me in a particular light,
So she's addressing her initial response, because in her initial response, she claimed that it was fake and AI. But apparently now she's saying her team posted that with how to... I'm going to be super honest with y'all. I don't believe that.
People that got teams, we know some of them, right?
You see that?
I don't know. I have no idea what's going on there. Okay. So it's got my team's number on there.
Also, in a crisis like this, you are very peculiar, very particular about...
There's no way she's talking about the video at the gym. There's no way. There's no way.
What comes out. You're very involved. You have to be, because now your name is being smirched. She's trying to pretend like, oh yeah, someone's putting a false... Yeah, it's edited. And they just put that out without her consent. I don't believe that for a second.
Someone would put a video like that about me. My first response was not, hey, team, take care of that. What?
Absolutely.
What did those abusive relationships look like? What did you experience?
Being vulnerable enough to take people for face value, the manipulation. When I look back at that video, because, I've watched it a couple times, and just to set the record straight, that video was filmed almost 10 years ago.
Filmed 5 years ago. It was filmed by someone who approached her and did so because his friend got a false allegation from her. So he did this as a solid to him. The reason why he didn't put it out right away, because a lot of people are going to wonder, was because of the man that was being falsely accused. He wanted this in case it was ever needed in court. He didn't want it out in the public because he didn't want his name associated with any kind of big public incident. And if the video came out, it doesn't really matter if it's a false allegation. It could impact his ability to work because he was teaching football to kids. Even if something is a provable false allegation, it doesn't really matter that much because your name is still associated with a scandal. And that's a bad look for people in a professional setting.
And who I was speaking about in that video.
So she was just planning like, when I do this, he just grabbed that. Hey, all right, we holding on to this just in case she want to play. I got this. He's talking about AI. This was 5 years ago. Well, I guess you could AI a 5-year-old video, but it was edited. Come on, man.
Wasn't arrested and wasn't prosecuted.
So I'm so sorry. I'm just going to cut you because you said the person in the video that you were referring to was not prosecuted, was not arrested, was not charged.
In the video, you said he spent some time in jail.
I want him to spend New Year's in a jail cell for 3 days. And I did it, that's how he started his New Year's.
So she had the whole process initiated, had called the police, he went to jail. You can retract it.
He wasn't charged, he didn't go to jail. And actually the video was provided to the police, and because the video was provided to the police, he managed to get away with those charges. And as a result...
What?
Why did she? No, wait. Wait. So that's why this didn't go public. It was used as evidence, and it got him off, right? So wait, it got him off, and now she's trying to use it. Like, I don't even know why they're trying to make me sound like this bad person. Like, he didn't even go to jail. He didn't go to jail because that video exists, bitch.
This was nice, man.
That's like somebody getting caught for attempted murder, and they're like, why are they acting like I killed somebody?
I was charged, caution, and I had to go on probation, so I have a criminal record. And
as you should.
No, she's about to cry.
So I really had to pay the price.
Okay, so
good.
You mean accountability? What are we talking? Good. What is this,
man? You committed a crime.
Oh my day.
And it's the fact that you still not there is concerning. The probationary period, you should have had to hold it down for a little bit for something like that.
You committed a crime.
Oh my day.
What are we talking about? Oh hell no,
bro.
I need to hide my chest from this woman. She might put a case on me,
bro.
That was only months into the relationship I was discovering these things. I found a secret phone in his car. There was a whole array of women that he was meeting up with, and sleeping with at the same time while he was living in my house.
I also want to mention she was cheating on him during their relationship.
Yes,
so that's also both of them seemed like they were fucking dog shit people to be in a relationship.
She admitted it. So
she can leave. This happened 6 months in, but you stay for a year and a half. Like, that's on you, stupid. If someone shows you they're a piece of shit early on and you stay, that's your problem.
I called the police 19 times because I was a fear of my life.
I can't trust you because you make up shit.
Yeah.
I can't trust you because the way that you're going about this thing right now, you're like, oh, well, why are you looking at me all bad? He didn't even go to jail. He was not even prosecuted because they found the video. They found the video that I did. Yeah, it's called evidence of you lying.
You say one thing, that's fine, but like making a false case to get back at him,
Something
that has nothing to do with
to get back. It's just nasty, bro.
the things that you endure.
100%.
Like you can claim you're the victim, you stayed for the wrong. That's fine, but this
Right.
whole false. That's no. He should be in jail for the times he put his hands on you, and you should be in jail for the false.
Yeah,
rape.
for this.
Simple.
For this
When
right
did you
here.
decide that in order for me to get him back, because that's what you mentioned in the video, that you were going to make this false allegation?
So every single time the police were called, the follow-up was made. There was a non-molestation order. There was a restraining order, so he couldn't, come back to the house. But he would always turn back up at the house. Being naive and vulnerable, at the time I would take him back, believe his lies, and not realizing at the time I was experiencing, what we call today is severe narcissism.
My boy.
If the other videos that we watched from that cell phone didn't exist,
boy.
these new lies that she's spinning would actually be believable.
My boy.
That's the scary part, though. That's the scary part is the fact that that's the power, a woman has. And like, at some points, I'm really not mad at it but but with us being like, okay, I'm going to believe you, so these types of people or women need to understand that like we need the full truth because we gonna believe you. We don't want men doing y'all hurting and doing this and acting this way, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so how can we stop this? What do we need? But we need y'all. We need honesty, though. We can't have this, though. We giving that type of power.
She did not say narcissism that she experienced.
Yeah, because
she did not say
if
that.
you guys go back to watch those videos, you remember that she said she was doing this to get back at him. She wanted to take him to the cleaners.
Right.
That's why. Now she's saying it's to get away. I want y'all to think, if some man is coming to me privately, all right, my friend, he said, I would not say I'm trying to take them to the cleaners. I would say I have to keep my kids safe. I have to do all that stuff. She never mentioned any of that.
None of that.
In those videos where she didn't know she was being recorded.
No.
Now she's got a camera. It's the perfect sob story.
No.
There's a justification for everything I did. Before, though, she's like, he's just like me. He's a piece of shit. He's a liar. I normally lie to everyone else, but I told him the truth. Now it's... I got taken in by a con artist.
No, that's not what she said. She said the first time that I'm telling that I'm telling the truth. That's what she. Ain't that what she said? No, my girl, no. Yeah. And then you're gonna spin it off with narcissism.
I say to the person that was recording the video that I'm going to put a stop to this so that he doesn't go and do this to other women.
She does not mention that he put his hands on people, violently touched, whatever. What she mentions in that video is that he's a liar. Right. He keeps lying. He keeps being lying. Fake. That's what she mentions in that video. She does not mention being beat a bunch of times.
Because a woman that's talking about, I want to get him back because he put his hand.
Yeah, she gonna let it know. Like, I'm sick of this shit. He's violent. Okay, right? But no.
No, I mean that's what she would say. Yeah, not like
she's gonna let that be.
He's as bad as me. He's as bad as she. Now when she said that,
she mentioned that he has like a car or whatever, that he's cheating. So she's just remixing this whole story.
She's lying right now.
Yeah.
And the reason behind that was like I didn't want anyone else.
Victoria, I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna interject here.
Yeah.
So are you saying that you wanted to get him back because even though you're mentioning things that he's done, I'm still a bit hazy on what he actually did to you?
That's a good question.
Let me move the mic.
It's a good question. Let's find out.
He'd beaten me up in front of. He'd beating me black and blue. It wasn't just my mouth was swollen. I had blood. My eyes. My eyes. It was just a.
Oh yeah. She's fabricating. He just. And this is when it's not fair and it's wrong because of the people that actually this actually happens to them, and now they're getting, a little bit of a taste of the boy who cried wolf situation. So we got to make sure we keep but you got tastes like this in your mouth where you kind of like, but there was that one time. I mean, let me just kind of go on this a little bit more cautiously rather than urgently, like it needs to be taken care of. But we gotta be aware. We kind of gotta take things with a grain of salt and not act, as fast as sometimes these things need to be acted on.
Well, let me understand this. Right. So he beat you bloody. Your eyes, your lips, your mouth, everything was fucked up. You called the cops 19 times and he never went to jail. Is anyone buying this story?
At the time, my mum was still alive, and she was very much, encouraging me to get the law involved. And
Yeah, this girl using dead people is crazy. I'm sorry. It's actually shameless how she just rolls off her tongue.
You know who this girl is?
Who?
This girl is if On My Mama was a person.
On my mama, on my hood,
I live.
Victoria Monet?
I don't know who that is.
Good song, good song.
like I said, I could be the one to stop that and change that, not realizing, that we don't have the ability to change anyone. We can only change ourselves. Unfortunately, I was.
What a influencer. She hit me
up,
with that inspirational quote right in the middle of this speech.
It's not only did somebody get away scot-free from the offenses that they committed, but I ended up, having a criminal record because of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank.
Right.
That's the first time I see someone say, I had a criminal record because of it. And you know what pisses me off? Is that I know victims, real victims. Not a lying whole bag, real victims. And there's some people in the chat right now that are like, oh, women are like that. Women like, it's not women, it's her. Okay? Because there are real victims out there and they make them look bad.
That's what I'm saying. For real. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. We're going to go for it. Lay y'all. Appreciate y'all. Great for y'all. We're gone, man. ADD, let